friends, this is the Miss Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead, and today we're canning beets. I was at the grocery store yesterday. I took Briar shopping, and oh, that's not a very nice looking beet, is it? Nice. I got this 5-pound bag of beets for $3.99. Well, that one's not that great, but they've been washed, and we're going to bring them to a boil, and we're going to simmer them for about 15 minutes. So these beets have been bubbling away for about 20 minutes, so now we're going to strain them and peel them. Okay, be really careful, guys. This water is boiling. Now I'm going to put these in cold water, and that should make them easier to peel. Then we'll see you over at the table, or the island, where we're going to peel them. Okay, so here we are at the table. Now some people will just peel their beets and raw pack them, but I find if you do that, they lose, oh, look at that. They lose their color. So I prefer to blanch them. And the skins could slip right off if I had maybe, just done them under running water, but that's okay because I'm just going to peel them off. Oh, I love me some beets. I have made pickled beets in the past for my mother-in-law, but I myself am not a pickled beets person. I just like boiled beets with butter and salt and pepper. I could eat them by the plateful. Now, I want to test one of my other chopper blades. Let's make sure we get all the skin off. I need something cooked. I should be able to get slices, but these may be a little bit too tough for that. We'll see. Let's just have a look. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think this blade is going to be, if they were softer maybe. So we're going to go with the cubes. Okay, here's my jars, fresh out of the dishwasher and rinsed. Now, I'm obviously not going to use this many jars for 5 pounds of beets. However, I am planning on canning potatoes next, so I thought in for a penny, in for a pound. I have put salt in 5 of these jars. I'm not sure. I may get 6 jars, but I only want to be safe with 5. There's our rings. Our lids washed and in warm water, our water heating up, and our canner with the recommended amount of water with a splash of white vinegar to keep our jars from clouding. All right, I wasn't recording, so I'm going to repeat the process after I finish with this jar of beets. There's a ½ teaspoon of coarse pickling salt in here. And I'm going to fill my jar to 1 inch from the top. And throw a couple more in there. Yeah. Fill the 1 inch from the top with boiling water. Now, normally I would have cooked these long enough that cold water would have helped me slip the skins off them. But I peeled them. I don't know if they're going to bleach out in the canning process, but it doesn't matter. They're still going to be delicious. Always, always debubble. Wipe your rims with a clean, damp paper towel. On goes the lid. And into the canner that goes. All right, we'll be back when I have these 5 pounds of beets in the canner. Okay, we got 7 pints in here, and I'm going to put the lid on, and I'm going to vent my canner for 10 minutes. Okay, our canner lid is on, and as soon as this little red bobble comes up telling us we have a seal, and this is venting a steady stream of steam, we will time the steady stream and vent our canner for 10 minutes. Please do not skip this step. You have to push the air out of the canner so that when the weight goes on, you create a vacuum. So don't skip any steps. My dog just won't shut up. Our timer has gone off. We've been venting this canner for 10 minutes. Now we're going to put our 10-pound weight on. Please check your manufacturer's directions. If you live 1,000 feet or more above sea level, your weights and times for processing may change. Now, as soon as we get our first vigorous jiggle, we're going to set the timer for 25 minutes. It's 30 minutes for quarts, 25 minutes for pints. There's our first vigorous jiggle. And now I'm going to turn this down for my canner to just between, there's medium and there's maximum. And I put it just in between. And that's, now I'm going to set my timer for 25 minutes. And we'll be back when they're done. Okay, our timer has gone off, and I've shut the canner off, and you don't do anything else after that. You let the canner cool down naturally. Don't jiggle the weight. Don't try and put it in cold water to rapid cool it. And for God's sakes, don't try and take the lid off. Leaving your canner to cool naturally is part of the canning process. And there it is, 6 pints of beets. There were 7, but one of my jars cracked. Yum! I might have to get more. This is the Miss Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying, I love beets. I won't deny it. I'm going to have to can more. But I'm planting lots next year. That's why this was a testing ground, to make sure I still knew how to can them. Apparently I do. Take care. God bless.